up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. What's going on, Peep Squad? It's in the building. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's happening? What's popping? Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, Peep Squad. Are you guys enjoying this wonderful day? OMG, it is sunny and hot at the same damn time, but it feels good outside. So let's just get down to the situation. We got some things to talk about. We got to talk about Mama D. What's going on with Mama D? Like, what is happening? What's up, Black Lavender? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What is good? What is pumping? Let's get into the situation. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, Miss Wendy Williams. Oh, my goodness. Wendy is off the chain. She humiliated Cynthia Bailey. I'm talking about she tried Cynthia Bailey. She dissed Cynthia Bailey right to her face, right in front of her. I was like, shit. Wendy knows who to do that to. Wendy knows who to do that at. I was like, Lord have mercy, Wendy. You don't got no mercy. Where is your heart? You just gonna disrespect Cynthia Bailey like that in front of her face, in front of the world, knowing that everybody was anticipating this interview to see if Miss Cynthia Bailey was going to announce that she was leaving, even though we knew she wasn't gonna do that. You know, she was probably gonna wait. If she's not coming back, she's gonna wait till the first episode of season 14 to let y'all know that she ain't coming through, or when people figure out if they're filming and Cynthia Bailey's not a part of the situation. Whatever the case may be, she might be a friend of the show, whatever it is. But damn, that was so messed up how Wendy Williams did Cynthia Bailey. I was like, shit. Like, like, I know your publicist is like, or your people, your PR people, like, what's going on? Like, there should have been some guidelines, you know, sitting up there on that couch with Wendy Williams to have her dismiss you. And basically Cynthia Bailey not really able to defend herself. And I'm like, damn, because you guys know I've been out here campaigning for Miss Cynthia Bailey to stay on the show, to be on the show. You know, I like Cynthia Bailey. Yeah, she's not all that thrilling or entertaining, but she got some shit going on. So I hope Mike Hill, he's on TV, he's on a news station, and they get messy because he got messy when he interviewed Kandi Burruss. So I hope that he get on his network and he start talking shit about Wendy, and you're basically defending Cynthia Bailey, because Cynthia Bailey needs a team out here, because this was definitely disrespectful. Lord have mercy. I mean, it was disrespectful. Like, you talking about looking a gift horse in the mouth, getting on there, like, damn, Cynthia, why did you even go on there? What the hell was Cynthia promoting? What the hell did she talk about? Her daughter, you know, her marriage, and whether she's going to be returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta, which she didn't even answer that question. I'm just like, damn, Wendy, why you go there? Why you do her like that? Why you do her like that? Like, for real, we going to do that? And let's talk about Wendy's outfit before we get all into the situation. What do you guys think about Wendy's dress and her sneakers? I'm still, the verdict is still out in this situation. I don't know what it looked like. I know Cynthia Bailey came in there and she slayed and she looked good. That's for sure. But, you know, Cynthia Bailey just sitting there having a regular conversation, talking about, you know, being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, being married, being 54, looking good, and basically, you know, talking about good things. Talking about her daughter Noelle not going to college, you know, and basically going to college for a year and then, you know, dropping out. And things of that nature. And also Wendy was shady too as well when she said, oh, did you get some work done? Oh, you got your breast done. We know Cynthia got her breast done. Then Cynthia was like, yeah, I was on the table, you know, I got a little lipo. And she was like, you get any filters? Wendy wanted to make sure she pointed out that, oh yeah, you think Cynthia Bailey is beautiful and drop dead gorgeous, which she is, but Wendy wanted to point out that she got some help in the situation. I was like, Wendy, you are shady and low down when you want to be. You are low down. Hey, Vic, she was one. How you doing? What's going on? What's going on, Monica? How you doing? Cynthia, I know she is, but damn, I still want to. Cynthia reminds me of the old, you know, the old Real Housewives of Atlanta, Blase in the third. Like, she's a staple on the show. Like, she can come here to there, Blase in the third. Look what they put on the show. You got, you know, what's her name? LaToya forever. You want somebody like LaToya to replace Cynthia Bailey? You want somebody like Juice to replace Cynthia Bailey? You know what I mean? They keep messing up. They don't need to remove people. They need to add people, not remove people, but add people. In my opinion, yeah, they need to bring Phaedra Parks back. Yeah, they need to bring NeNeLeakes back. Is that gonna happen? I don't think so. But Wendy Williams was like, OMG. She said, I heard that there's a shakeup at the other franchise, and I heard that there's a shakeup at Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they said somebody was gonna get fired, and then Wendy said, I think it should be you that get fired. I was like, damn, Wendy, why you have to do this woman like that? Right to her face. And it was just like, damn, Cynthia Bailey, she's classy, she's one of a kind and everything of that nature, but damn girl, you made it seem like, Wendy had some, Wendy was right. You didn't even defend yourself. You said, defend yourself. Like, girl, say, Wendy, I belong on that show. I am the show, and I got so much more to bring that you guys gotta wait till season 14, because I may be 54, but I'm still going through some things with my marriage, being bi-coastal and things of that nature, and integrating our families, and also, Portia Williams following me. There's a whole lot of shit going on that I want to speak about, and things that I have to put in place and put in order, and what I don't like. You know what I mean? It's like Cynthia Bailey didn't even stand up for herself. She didn't even speak up for herself. She didn't even, give herself a fighting chance, while she's on, a syndicated show, watched around the world, and people are looking and watching just because you on there and you're from the franchise and you ain't even defend yourself. You could have had a viral moment. You know what I mean? Cynthia Bailey could have basically had a viral moment. She could have cussed the shit out of Wendy Williams and left her hanging. And everybody been like, oh wait, go ahead, Cynthia Bailey. Sometimes you gotta step out. Sometimes you just gotta move a little bit different. Sometimes you gotta put people in their place. Sometimes you gotta show them what you're working with. And Cynthia Bailey definitely did not show the world. She did not show anybody why she need to stay on the show. And Wendy, you was wrong for that, because you set her up. You set her up to look stupid, because she wasn't gonna really respond to the situation. And then Cynthia felt like she can't let Wendy get away with the situation. So Cynthia Bailey, she basically said, I want to get back to, the shakeup at the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get back to that situation. And she said, I just want to say that, I've been on there for 11 years. It's been a beautiful run. I've been with Bravo. I get along with the producers. I get along with the network. And Wendy was like, come on, hurry it up. Just like, damn, disrespectful, Wendy. Cynthia, if there's any time for you to jump out of character and any point in time in your life while you are on camera, this was the time for you to jump out at Wendy Williams and shade her ass down to the nitty gritty. You should have said, you don't belong on TV with that dress and them shoes that you got on, lady. You should have went in. Girl, she know who to do that shit to. She know who to do that to. I was like, Lord have mercy, what is going on? I was feeling a certain type of way. I wanted to jump through the motherfucking TV for Cynthia Bailey. Lord have mercy. I was like, Cynthia, why you letting this woman play you like that? I would have been like, this shit you got on, like, where you get that from, Wendy? This don't belong on TV. That hairstyle that you got going on look like you just dragged that wig up off the floor and put it on your head and put on that heavy ass makeup, thinking that you look good with that outfit that you got on. Where you get that dress from? Sears? Like, what's going on? Would you go to the $5, $10 rack and pick up that dress, girl? Like, what's going on? That shit is out. It's been out. You know what I mean? Cynthia said, you don't belong on TV. Cynthia should have said, I heard your ratings are down. Come on, Cynthia. Like, Cynthia, now you're proving everybody right that you don't belong on the show. I'm like, and I've been out here banging for you, Cynthia. I'm like, yo, I want Cynthia on the show. Like, Lord have mercy. What kind of shit is that? Let me tell you, that was some low down shit. Wendy was low down. And Wendy just looked in that woman's face. And Cynthia was just like, she was baffled. She was shocked. And then she tried to say something. She couldn't even say nothing. Like, what's going on? Everybody's watching. And Wendy, that was dirty for what you did to her. She said, I think you should be fired. Oh, Lord. I would have been like, I think you need to take that wig off your head and do something with it. I think it needs some oil. And she just sat there and she just smiled like, yeah, you cute, you meek, blase the third. And then she shade you about your looks, basically trying to say you don't look that good without the filters. You know what I mean? That you ain't really taking care of yourself like that. That's, because she got lipo, she got her breast done, and Cynthia had to jump in and say, hey, listen, I got my breast done like 4 years ago, and the lipo at the same time. And then Wendy, and she was like, I got filters, but I don't get filters all the time. Wendy was shading her, sitting there right there just reading her rights. And I was like, Cynthia, you've been around Kenya Moore for years. You've been around NeNeLeakes for years. They would have read, she would have got read for filth when it came to Kenya Moore. She would have got read for filth when it came to, NeNeLeakes. You know what I mean? Portia Williams would have even jumped up in there and read her, looked at her dress, said, girl, I know you're not talking with that outfit that you got on. I just know you ain't talking. Like, you need to, where's your shawl at to cover them arms of yours, girl? Like, come on. Like, what is going on? I was like, shit. NeNeLeakes would have been in there reading. Whether she would have made a mistake or no, NeNe would have read Wendy down. She would have said, what you mean? Portia would have read her down like, girl, who you talking to? Like, come on, I think your time is up. They would have been like, I need to sit in that chair that you sitting in, girl. I need to transition from the Real Housewives of Atlanta to the Cynthia Bailey show. Sitting in your chair, baby. Well, we gonna change the color to purple because it matches me better. Like, what? If she would have said that to Marlo would have read her down. You know what I mean? Like, what is going on? Kenya Moore would have read. She would have gave her a classic, elegant, sophisticated read and kept it moving. NeNe would have cussed her out. I was like, Lord have mercy. What's up, Ralph? What's going on? What's going on, Black Lavender? What's going on, Ma? What's good with you? Cynthia Bailey is boring. Real Housewives has run its course. Just cancel it. She looked a hot mess. Virtuous V. I am gonna go and binge so I can catch up because I am missing some things. Yeah, girl, catch up, baby. Hey, Miss Bell, what's going on? Good afternoon, Mary Jane. What's going on? It's raining there where you at in Vegas? Ooh, baby, I need to be in Vegas too as well. Girl, do your thing in Vegas. Hey, what's up, Ralph? How you doing? What's good with you? What's popping with Ralph? Hey, Marsha. I am from Dallas, Texas. Texas is in the building. The lovely Tanisha. What's going on? Hey, everybody. I'm checking in from Boston. Boston's in the house. Boston Beans in the house. The Celtics. We're going to be talking about a Celtics player pretty soon. What is his name? Mr. Tristan Thompson. Lord have mercy. Sugar girl. Wendy is undercover rude with most her guests. But you got to clap back. Cynthia Bailey could have created a viral moment at that time. And we'll be talking about Cynthia Bailey for another 2 days. And then they probably would have took the clip and put it in there on Real Housewives of season 14. You know what I mean? It was like this was her chance to, get when Wendy disrespected her, she should have created a viral moment. What's her name? Erica Mena created a viral moment because she's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's coming out. What's her name? Jocelyn Hernandez created a viral moment with Wendy Williams because the cabaret was out. Like, come on, Cynthia, you gotta fight back, baby. Hopefully Mike Hill will fight your battles when he gets on air either today or tomorrow. Hopefully. Hey, Cassie, what's going on? I'm like, damn, that was so disrespectful. That was so wrong. That was so low down. And she said that shit right in front of Cynthia Bailey's face. Like, I know Cynthia Bailey may need to hear it. I know she doesn't hear it from places. Of course she's concerned and shit like that. But, sometimes I guess you need to hear the truth. And Wendy told her the truth. Wendy told her what ain't nobody else telling her, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know if she needed to hear it from Wendy on national TV. But that's embarrassing, too, as well. Because Cynthia basically was coming out there acting like everything's all good, having regular conversations with the woman sitting there disrespecting her. And, Cynthia Bailey could have said, I got a lot of bones to pick with a lot of bees this, upcoming season. So I'm ready. I wait till I see them because they've been doing some things on Instagram. They've been saying some things. They've been acting a certain way. And I'm ready to pump up. I'm ready to get up in here. You don't have to want to see me fight. I can fight with my words, babe. Because when Wendy was like, we don't want to see you fight. You have ran your course. Wendy said you have ran your course. I would have been like, girl, you have ran your course on this network. Like, ooh, baby, I don't get a kick out of you no more, girl. Cynthia should have been reading back. Cynthia should have been doing something. Cynthia just sit there and let everybody that has claimed that she's boring and she's not entertaining, and she already came full circle. She did the 360, she did the 180, so it's time for her to go. No, it ain't time for me to go until I'm ready to go. What are you talking about? Cynthia Bailey should have stood her ground. I know her mama would have been reading. I know Mallory would have been reading. I would have been reading Wendy. Wendy would have been shocked. She would have been like, what? She wouldn't be able to catch her breath. Especially, if there is a serious thing where maybe I want more money, maybe I might be on a chopping block, but I'm going to tell you the reason why I shouldn't be on a chopping block, and that's what Cynthia didn't do. All the haters, all the naysayers, she done proved them right. So I'm just like, Cynthia should have said, your time is up. That's what I'm saying. You can't even walk out on, oh, Velvet, I can't even repeat the rest. Oh, that would have went viral right there with you. She would have said, you can't even walk out on blank, darling, and I can't twirl out in 7-inch heels. That would have went viral. That would have been on the Shade Room. That would have been on site. That would have been at Neighborhood Talk. That would have been on my channel. We would have been out here. We would have been out here talking, baby. We'd have been like, woo. Wendy just gave it to her raw. She gave it to her raw. She just gave it to her raw. Yes, you are right about that. She gave it to her raw, Belle. I was like, Lord, right in front of her face. Like, sometimes say some shit behind the gates, behind the curtains, but Wendy wanted to create a moment for herself. Wendy's been creating moments all week long, talking shit about people, and she got the perfect person in front of her to talk shit to. Hey, Sims, what's going on? All she had to do was tell Wendy, you have ran your course on your show, but you still here. Facts. That would have went viral too. What's up, LSW? What's up, Andrea? Sims is in the building. So, I'm just like, Lord, I felt so bad for Cynthia. And if you guys been watching me this week, I've been campaigning for Cynthia. Like, I don't want her to go. Because, even if she's not giving a whole lot, she just gives me that warm feeling of when I used to watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. And once that, NeNe's gone. And then, Cynthia's the oldest G as far as age-wise. And then they're going to put all the people that we ain't going to want to watch. Because it seems like they're trying to go ratchet with the show. You know what I mean? And so, I'm like, and then Wendy being the elder too as well. People want to throw you out when you older. They think, oh, you ain't no good no more. You don't got nothing to say. I want to see somebody else. I want to see this person. Throw the elders out. The elders out. Older people are like, they can't do it. As far as one of my friends, her mother, she's looking for a job as an accountant, and nobody wants to hire her because she's over the age of 55. They find all types of reason not to hire her. Because they don't. And so it's really age discrimination out in the workforce. You know what I mean? So when people just keep going, oh, I don't like Cynthia, she's boring, she's too old. And in your real life, when you get Cynthia's age, if you're not already well established or already at a job and that job don't fall, you might not be able to get another job because of the age discrimination, especially with women. There's a lot of age discrimination with women, as men too as well. So everybody's just so quick to say, let's throw the old lady out. Let's throw the old man out. But that old man and that old lady gonna be you one day, and you gonna need to fend for yourself and pay your bills, and nobody's gonna want to hire you because your age. But in any event, that's the situation. I was just like, shit, Wendy was low down for that. She been low down all week, but she was low down because that was right in front of her face, and she knew everybody was watching, and she was probably hoping Bravo was gonna snatch it. That was low down. That was so low down. Okay. So, yep, that was so low down. And Wendy was just sitting there like, like she daring her to do something. She was like, hurry up. Then Wendy said to her, who do you think should be fired? Once again, Cynthia Bailey dropped the ball. She should have said whoever she's beefing with, whoever she's rival with on the show. Even though she want to play all goody two-shoes and she don't want no smoke, she should have said whoever she don't like. She could have said Drew Sidora. Shit, she could have said Portia. Shit, she could have said Shamia. Shit, she could have said anybody that she is not cool with, that, you know, maybe they should be gone. You know what I mean? If Wendy would have asked Kenya Moore that question, she would have gave it to her. But then Cynthia Bailey's gonna cop a plea, and she gonna cop the plea and say, the person that rhymes with NeNe, you know, this person always wants me off the show. She didn't ask you that, Cynthia. You ain't computing. You ain't comprehending what the hell she said. She said, Wendy felt like she read you so bad that she gave you a out, basically to give you a moment for you to say who you want to be fired. And that's when you should have said anybody that you needed to say. You could have said Marlo, even though you and Marlo is cool. You could have said something. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be in this game, Cynthia, you got to start playing. You know, we love you, Cynthia. You know, you like the Black Martha Stewart out here in these streets. You did it. 54, another husband, you know, that's handling his business, bi-coastal, blase the third. You still look good. You snatched, baby. Whip makeup or whip makeup off. You look better than a lot of mother suckers out here in these streets. But girl, if you gonna play this game of reality TV, you gonna have to get hard in these streets, baby. You know, you can't let no woman like Wendy just read you down like that. Like, for real, you should have cue cards if you needed the damn cue cards. Like, but in any event, Cynthia didn't even see. She said NeNe. NeNe ain't on the show, girl. So that question is non and void. And then Wendy said, Wendy Williams gave her another out. And Wendy said, who do you don't want to see ever come back to the show? She said NeNe, because NeNe's always saying, I don't want to be on the show. Okay, that was good. But you should have said Kim. You should have said Kim and NeNe. You know, start shit like everybody else starts shit. You know what I mean? Get into it. Get into the mix of it. If you ain't gonna play the game, then you might as well go. But I want you there, Cynthia. But it is what it is. Like, I was just like, Lord Hammer. Wendy dissed her, dismissed her, shaded her about her looks and everything. And then Wendy felt guilty, and Wendy turned around and said, who do you want to be fired? Just to help her out. And Cynthia couldn't even compute or comprehend that was another moment for you to create. You could create all types of moments. We'd have been talking about you till Sunday. After today, we done. Lord have mercy. Cynthia don't want no smoke. Teresa Bell. Graceful blessings. Cynthia bring balance to the show. She bring balance, but she also got to bring something. She got to be a spitfire. She got to be spicy. And she's not doing none of that. And this is a moment for her to be spicy, because everybody was tuning in to see what Cynthia's going to say. She's going to be out or in. Wendy knew it. That's why Wendy sat up there and said, I think you should be fired. Because Wendy wanted to create a moment, and she know there's going to be thousands of videos done about it. It's going to be on Instagram. It's going to be everywhere. You know what I mean? I was like, Lord. Wendy tried to help you too, Cynthia, but she did the shit out of you. When you go on Wendy's show, be ready for war. You think Wendy was going to be all nice and want to have a civilized interview with you? She's going to throw shade. You got to pick up that shade and throw it back at her. But in any event, that's just the situation. They went down. I was just like, I was so mad for Cynthia. I was like, Cynthia, come on. Create a moment. You could have created a moment. I mean, she could have, all you guys in the comments, everything that you said that Cynthia could have clapped back and said was a moment. And you know it would have been on the shade room, would have been on site. It would have been everywhere, you know? But in any event, Cynthia, you're proving your naysayers right. I mean, and Wendy don't even give outs. You know what I mean? She don't even be giving people outs. She gave you an out. She gave you 2 outs. She gave you an out to actually come at somebody and start some shit. Because it's just, you know, she gave you. She wouldn't have pulled that with NeNe. She wouldn't have pulled that with Marlo. She wouldn't have pulled that with Kenya Moore one bit. But let's get on to the situation. Let's talk about Miss Mama D. Mama D's out here in these streets. She is doing the most. I hope she's not drinking anymore. As we know that Real Housewives, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is going to premiere July 5th. I will be reviewing the show. But Mama D is catching some backlash because people don't like how she was all up on her, former daughter-in-law, Shay Johnson. I think that's her name. Mama D was doing way too much as usual. Mama D was kissing up on her. And it just looks so, I don't know, to me, it's nothing wrong with two black women kissing. A black woman kissing another black woman on the cheek. But you got your daughter-in-law that's over here pregnant with your third grandbaby. You don't cause so much drama with Bammy and her family, and your husband and her husband Scrappy trying to do the right thing, and you're always the interference block. You're always the one that's bringing the drama. But maybe they need Mama D to bring the drama so they can continue to catch them Love and Hip Hop Atlanta checks. But we know Mama D's history. We know sometimes she could be freaky deaky, and she done told us about her freaky deaky. And we also heard that she used to ride around in a pink Cadillac, and she had some women on the stroll, and we know she liked women too as well. So to see her kissing Shay like that, my stomach turned. I was like, oh, Mama D, why you gotta go out like this? Why you gotta do the most all the time? We like you, Mama D. That's why we call you Mama D. But you're doing too much. Like, this is just too much. And then so, a lot of people was like, look at her starting trouble. Look at her trying to make, Bambi have a difficult pregnancy. Like, no matter what, she's always doing something to go against Bambi. Like, why do she hate Bambi? What's the problem? What's the situation? People saying it was disgusting. It was nasty. Mama D be tripping. She need to be over there rubbing and kissing Bambi's baby, baby in her stomach, and also the two grandkids that she do have, with Bambi. Why she gotta keep on chasing behind, little scrappy exes, scrap. So people, I have to go watch it because this is too much. Oh yeah, you gotta go watch it, girl. Go watch it, girl. So, but, you done heard it here first. You done heard the real. I broke it down to you how it was. It was authentic, baby. So in any event, I'm just like, look at this. I mean, I think there's almost like maybe 90,000 comments that are all disrespecting Mama D and Shay Johnson. It's just like, this is just terrible. Like, Mama D can't never get in the right lane. I just hope she's not drinking. And it's like she's always going against Bam. I don't know. She just still don't like Bam, and this woman has been by your son's side, been protecting him, and she ain't caused him no drama. She ain't got him out here in these streets fighting. She ain't embarrassing him. She ain't making him look stupid. She left him so he can get right. He got his shit right. He got a house. He's doing his part as he's supposed to do. But Mama D, I don't know. I would never be able to deal with a mother-in-law like Mama D. You would have to. I couldn't deal with Mama D. Like Mama D, like Shay, like that. I don't know, y'all. She did that with, Erica too as well. That's why people say, ooh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know, but they was like, oh, it don't look too good. People was like, ugh, with this situation. But in any event, but Mama D is still with Ernest. I don't know how Ernest even put up with Mama D. I guess because he is stranded out here with no money, no funds, allegedly. Because Mama D would have been gone. The way Mama D done did Ernest, marriage boot camp, the way that she played him on Love and Hip Hop, calling him a trustee, when she's the one that had the problem. They had to hide the liquor from her and all types of shit. Mama D is a mess. But she was out here all up on Shay. I think that's just half of the video. I think there's a full video up, but in any event, I just wanted to bring that shit to you because I know it's going to be talked about on, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And so, but one thing we can say, at least Mama D and Scrappy are in good terms because they're coming out with a song, and I did listen to the song, so I guess you can listen to part of the song on Instagram or whatever the case may be. It's Mama D rapping, it's Scrappy rapping. I'm gonna tell you, Scrappy did a wonderful job. I don't know what Mama D was saying, but I knew Scrappy and that beat sounds so good. And it is a blessing for a hip-hop legend like Scrappy and his mother to be doing a song together, so more power to them in that situation. But yeah, I think the song sound good. I think Scrappy part was off the chain. The Mama D in the background, it could have been the lady that was rapping it. It possibly could have been Mama D, but it sound good. So I ain't gonna even hate on the situation. They probably did that for the show. Who knows? But it's just too much. Like, they always putting Bambi in a stressful situation when she's not putting herself in a stressful situation. So moving on from that, let's talk about Mr. Tristan Thompson. You already know this woman. Her name is Kimberly Alexander. Kimberly Alexander is out here. She's a nuisance. She is somebody that you don't want to run into. She is somebody that you don't want to have any dealings with at all. Somebody that you run, you hide. You hide your kids, you hide your husband, you hide your wife, you hide your nieces, your nephews. You know what I mean? You hide your cousins, you hide your uncles, your aunties from her, because she is a certified stalker. When I say stalker, she is a stalker. She has been stalking, Tristan Thompson and his baby mama, Khloe Kardashian for years now. For years. I mean, her whole Instagram, her whole persona, everything is Tristan, faking DMs. She said that she got a baby by Tristan that's 5 years old. They did a DNA test and it ain't his. And now she wants to bite at the apple again and she wants another DNA test. So he finally got tired of this shit. So he went to go sue her, liable, lawsuit, civil suit against her. He wanted $100,000, but the court said, Tristan, you couldn't prove that you lost a bunch of deals because of her. So therefore we will give you $50,000. So he won his case. But she said she ain't gonna never stop. She ain't gonna never stop. See, this kind of shit. This is why people have Hollywood fixers. She's talking about she ain't gonna never stop. She's talking about ask 50 cents. Ask the game for money because I don't got no money. I'm a single mama with two kids. And instead of trying to take money from me, you ain't gonna get it. Just take another test, because I ain't gonna shut up. Like, what are you talking about, lady? You sound crazy. You sound delusional. You sound like somebody needs to go and do an investigation to find out what's going on with you and your head. You need to get a freaking... They need to do a 5150 on you because, girl, this man ain't your baby father. It's been proven. The DNA test says that it ain't his. So move on. Find out who you slept with. If you want to snatch up an NBA player, you want to snatch up one of these rich dudes, to be your baby father, you got to keep that vagina clean. You got to keep it free of other semen. That way, when you get that semen that you want, you know for a fact that it is his, and you ain't got to worry about anything. But it's been proven that he is not the father, girl. Go take care of your two kids. Go find the daddies of your babies because you're doing too much and she's doing it for clout. She's doing it for attention. It's just sad. Like, I would be so hurt if any flaming member of mine, of anybody from Peep Squad met a woman like this that is persistent, that's gonna keep dragging you on, dragging your name, creating stories, creating all types of things where it goes viral, and then she's lying. Like, what kind of shit is that? That shit is crazy. Like, Lord have mercy. Like, for real, lady, move on. Fall back. Like, go get some help. Maybe there's a man with a 9-to-5. That's what you're going to need, a 9-to-5, because evidently the two baby daddies that you do got don't want shit to do with you or the kids. You need to go get them. You need to go sue them. You need to go take them to court. You need to go embarrass them online. But you know why you don't do that? Because nobody cares. They only care because it's a big name. He's an NBA player. I think he's a Boston Celtics and player, and he's connected to Khloe Kardashian. But this is sick. So this is why sometimes when you see that, homeboy's cheating on his girlfriend, and the women don't believe it right away because there are sick individuals out here, and she's not the only one. There's plenty more of them. But in any event, so he won that, but it's not really a win because she said she gonna keep going. She ain't gonna stop, and she said she ain't got $50,000 to pay you, and she ain't gonna shut up until she get another test. Like, girl, you don't get a bite at the apple twice. You done. you finagle. your bag. Your bag is gone, but you know what? She's still making a little bag here and there because she stay on the shade room and she stay in the stories. But in any event, it's a little win for him, but he's still, not with Khloe Kardashian for now. But I think him and Khloe are together. She just don't want to be embarrassed anymore. And this is her right here. This is Kimberly Cake. I mean, this woman, if you go to her Instagram page, it looks like she's just selling pool. It looks like she's selling peach juice on her page. Ain't nobody buying no more. You done ruined, that peach juice where you can sell, and get a millionaire. People done seen how you did this, man. And you ain't all that attractive either. I think it's over. You might as well go find Derek down the street. Go find a local mechanic. Go find a local doctor. Go find a local trash man. Go find a local accountant. Just go find you a regular degler and rebuild your life, girl. Because this is a mess. This is a mess. This is just absolutely a mess. But in any event, she's creating a bag for herself. She's doing more than Cynthia Bailey's doing. Lord, she's getting sued. And so her getting sued, Tristan winning the case, she popped up on Instagram and she's on the shade room again. It's sometimes it's even more than a bag. It's about the clout, because when you get the clout, you can make the bag. With the clout comes the money. So in any event, it is what it is. What a sad situation. I feel bad for the children, because imagine what they have to deal with, a mom like this and denial and basically trying to destroy and bring down somebody else when she done had different, things going on. But in any event, when it comes down, to Sydney Chase, she confirmed that she was with Tristan, and she confirmed it so well, Khloe Kardashian wanted to break up with him because some of the dates that she put back to back, were okay. And it made, Khloe Kardashian think. And then Tristan tried to put a cease and desist on her, and she kept speaking because she had some proof, and she didn't stop speaking, and she keeps speaking, and Tristan didn't do nothing to her because she got proof that she was with Tristan. And she ain't trying to have no baby by him, but she probably would, but she's just trying to get the clout. She was on, Adam 22, and then Tristan basically sent a cease and desist to Adam 22, took the video down. Then she did a TikTok video, and she put her receipts in that video too as well. Then she got on Instagram and she started talking too as well, and she ain't never shut up. But at the same time, she been moving on, and she did say something about Tristan Thomas breaking up, Khloe Kardashian leaving him. She was like, I was lying. I know I was telling the truth, because Khloe knew what she was saying may have not resonate with us, the public, but Khloe knew what was up. Khloe knew exactly what's up. And, I think she was still Khloe Kardashian was still with Tristan up until the time, it was been announced that she has broken up with him. But basically, I believe she broke up with Tristan is because he got caught out here in these streets recently, at a Bel Air party doing the most, like, damn, Tristan, you can't keep nothing in your pants. You just be out here, like he was out here partying. He was doing the most as usual. It's like, damn, Tristan, why can't you keep it in your pants? You should be tied up with all that basketball you play. I guess not. He ain't tired. He was over here at this party, baby. And he had three, not one, but three women he went in the room with. So, he can't be satisfied. And he was at this mansion. He was in this, so when he went off in a room, Chris Brown was there. Chris Brown don't like people to have cell phones. A lot of these elite celebrities don't like to have cell phones around in the place. So somebody had a cell phone. I believe it was a YouTuber, that's very famous. I don't remember her name or whatever the case may be. She was recording the situation. She dropped the dynamite on Tristan. So this is the Bel Air party that they were at. And he was, drinking at the bar with, three ladies. And then, he went to a room with one of them, with three of them, and came back looking all disheveled. So they was up in this house having a ball. As you can see, that's Chris Breezy. Mr. Breezy's in the building looking like he is coked out, allegedly. And here are the two women. And that's the third one, I believe. And he was at the bar over here, getting some drinks with 3 ladies, and then they end up going to the room with them. Did he pay them? You know what I mean? I hope they got paid. I just hope they didn't just give it to him just because his name is Tristan, or they gonna make a story, or they gonna go viral, or they gonna clout. Tristan, you ain't learned your lesson. Tristan, you gotta learn your lesson. You just be giving it to anybody and doing it with anybody. No NDAs, no contracts, no stacks on you. Like, come on. You gotta do something. Tristan, you be doing too much, and Chloe's just holding on. She's holding on. She's holding on. And so basically, she announced, she went to Page 6 and told Page 6 basically that she has been broken up with Tristan Thompson, for, a while now, because she didn't want to be embarrassed that he added 3 new bodies in front of everybody. Everybody knows he's with Chloe. Lord have mercy. And Sydney Chase is just out here laughing. She's like, I told you so. This man was out here. He gave me racks on top of racks. He gave me the dollar bill, y'all. Lord have mercy. And that is on this is on the Daily Mail. So I'm just like, Lord have mercy, Tristan. Well, you got one win, Tristan. You got to win today. You got to win. It was 50,000 that you don't need. But, he got to win. He got to win, Lord. He got to win. He's being stalked. He is being stalked like it's nobody's business. So in any event, he put himself out there. He needs to keep his legs closed. He's in a relationship. He needs to stop it. But until he ain't gonna learn until it's too late. Until it's too late. Till it stop working. Cause baby, he 3. Lord have mercy. What was he doing? Oh my goodness, what was he doing? 3? He wanted some. Oh my, she really petty too. I know. Oh, sorry, she giving game, y'all. Listen up. Like, Lord have mercy. Like, what is going on? But this one right here, Sydney Chase, she's gonna be all right. She's gonna be. I guarantee you, Tristan want to talk to her again, but he can't because of the public. Everything about her is more. You don't see no injections. You don't see any implants. And he sent her a cease and desist, and then he didn't talk about it no more. He's feeling that, but with Chloe, you just reaping what you sow out here in these streets. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, girl. And until you do right by everybody you did wrong and stole from, you and your family, y'all gonna all be miserable. Except for Criss, because Criss is using y'all asses. But in any event, yep, that is the situation, y'all. If y'all want to call in and tell me what you think about the topics, call in, because if not, I'm going to be signing off. But I just had to talk about how Wendy Williams did my girl Cynthia. Y'all know I want Cynthia on the show. I don't care if she boring. I don't care if it's like watching paint dry. But if she ain't going to help herself, then, what to do with the situation. She stole him from some chick. Wendy did a Jocelyn on her, right? Yes, she did. Hey, Linnell, what's going on? Hey, Chocolate Capricorn, what's good with you? What's up, both Erica and Bambi have Scrappy's children, but Mama D stay clinching on to Scrappy X. Shay, I know, maybe they just have a good chemistry. That's probably the case too as well. But if it's bothering your daughter-in-law, which is carrying your grandbabies, Mama D said she don't care. Mama D did address the situation. She said Scrappy don't tell her who to be friends with, and she don't tell Scrappy who to be friends with. So that's how Mama D is feeling in that situation. She don't give a damn, y'all. She don't give a damn. I'm like, Lord have mercy. So, yep, that is it. That's about it, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like the video. Please like the video. If I entertain you, please like the video. If I did a good job, please like the video. Please help your sister out. I ain't asking y'all for no money. I'm just saying hit the like button. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, please. That's all I'm asking. I ain't asking for much. And if you don't want to do it with your account, get your fake account and like the video.